Erin Davoran St. George Spectrum. A bus driver and 30 Chinese-speaking tourists were headed to Bryce Canyon National Park late Friday morning when the bus rolled off the road on State Route 12 and crashed into a guardrail, according to the Garfield County Sheriff's Office. Here is what we know now. 4 people were killed, many were injured, at least 4 passengers were killed and 5 others were critically injured, according to the Utah Highway Patrol. Garfield Memorial Hospital in the nearby town of Pangage received 17 patients, according to Intermountain Healthcare on Twitter. 3 were in critical condition. 11 were in serious condition. 3 were in fair condition. The driver was injured but is able to cooperate with the investigation, UHP Sergeant Nicholas Street said. Chinese translators were needed shortly after the crash, UHP tweeted. "We're confirming the tourists are Chinese-speaking tourists," and the reverse 911 message was sent to residents in Garfield County and other surrounding areas in Utah asking if Chinese-speaking translators would be available to help at the scene. Officials with Southern Utah University, a college in Cedar City about 90 minutes from the crash scene, asked international students from China to help as translators. In a tweet, the Chinese embassy in the U.S. thanked Utah authorities and wrote, "The embassy has initiated its emergency protocols, sent personnel to the area, and will assist the victims as need." California company owns the bus. The bus that crashed is a registered to company called America Shanghai in Ontario, California. America Shanghai operates 2 buses, according to the U.S. Department of Transportation. It's unclear which of the 2 buses crashed. Both buses are limousine-style coach buses built in 2016 and 2017, according to a Carfax.com report on the vehicle identification numbers. Neither bus has been involved in any crashes or cited for major safety violations, according to the DOT. The National Transportation Safety Board announced on Twitter that a 10-member team will arrive at the crash site on Saturday to investigate the accident. NTSB will coordinate with UHP, but UHP also will conduct their own investigation, according to NTSB on Twitter. Bus crashed 7 miles from park entrance. The bus crashed at mile marker 10 on State Route 12 at about 11:30 a.m., according to the Garfield County Sheriff's Office. That's about 7 miles from the park entrance. The highway was closed and UHP asked motorists to avoid the area if possible. At Bryce Canyon National Park. Bryce Canyon National Park is located in southern Utah, about 130 to 140 miles in driving distance from St. George, depending on your route, and about 270 miles in driving distance from Salt Lake City. Tour buses are a common sight at Bryce Canyon, with tours often starting in Las Vegas or Salt Lake City and also visiting nearby national parks like Zion and the Grand Canyon. Bryce Canyon, though less heavily visited than Zion, hosted 2.7 million recreational visitors in 2018, according to the National Park Service, contributing David DeMille, Robert Anglin, Bree Burkett and Lexi Perry. Let's block ads. Why?